game, but if you look at their mains, they're running out of minerals actually.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
mean,
they
like,
don't have too many SCVs.
both players lost so many SCVs in that exchange earlier in the game. So
Yeah, exactly. Just
well,
macroing up, macro.
it doesn't look like either one is doing very much. I'd like to see, you know, MadeinME try and get. I'd like to see both players try and get some sight. You know, send out, you know, 1 or 2 SCVs, try and grab those watchtowers, see what your opponent's up to. Because at this point, both players are playing blind.
I think both players just want a lot more siege tanks. You know, TVT is all about positioning, and without a lot of siege tanks, you can't maintain that position you have. So I think both players want like 6 siege tanks before they move out or something. Which is what katoN has actually. He's got 5. One more. One more? Maybe. No, he's not making another one. No,
unfortunately,
MadeinME came out.
Oh, sorry. It does look like MadeinME is falling behind a little bit in the siege tank supply, I guess. I mean, he is pumping out some medvacs, but I'm not sure how much I agree with the medvac. You know, the medvacs coming out at this point in time, because those siege tanks are just going to rip the infantry apart. So
yeah, you need siege tanks in TVT. There's no doubt about it.
yeah, siege tanks counter siege tanks.
Yeah. A lot of Vikings for katoN. It's kind of a little bit of an overreaction. That's why you need a scout.
Yeah. Oh, and katoN, I guess, does see MadeinME's expansion, but you know, you should have been able to guess that by now.
Expansion.
Yeah.
But he did send his SCV around to MadeinME's 3rd base, so at least he knows that MadeinME has expanded again. And I think katoN's gonna move out now.
Yeah.
He has enough tanks.
I like the amount of Vikings that katoN has, because a lot of the times in TVT it comes to you know, who has the longer range. I mean, that +1 range that the or the extra range that the Vikings give you just makes a world of difference when the siege tanks are just firing at each other. So yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of Vikings. At the same time, I don't think it's too much of an overreaction at this point.
You know, that's really true. I'm just looking at MadeinME's army right now, and he has nothing that shoots air units except Marines, and those Marines are going to get owned by siege tanks because of katoN's Vikings. You know, those Vikings are going to give his siege tanks a little bit more range, just enough to kill those Marines if they try to shoot those Vikings down. And here we go. It's time.
Uh-oh, are they going to catch each other off position? Oh no, they're going to do a run-by of each other. Oh, but katoN is going to see... MadeinME's army is going to siege up.
Oh, no, MadeinME has a lot. No, katoN is totally out of position, and I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
That was disastrous. katoN was completely out of position.
He had it. He had it, man.
He had it, but not anymore. Those Marines are just peppering away, pew pew pew, firing at the Vikings, taking them down one at a time. Uh-oh, katoN doesn't have anything.
Yeah, that's why we say positioning is the most important part. You gotta make sure you set up at a good position and slowly move up. You can't just go up like that, and that's a lot of infantry.
Oh, you gotta back up, MadeinME, back up. Uh-oh, I mean,
nope, he has enough.
Throwing away his advantage. Oh, if katoN threw out his SCVs as well, which he should. Yes, there we go. Bring out your SCVs. And he cleans that up.
Holds it off.
Yeah,
Nice.
you know, I don't think MadeinME should have committed that. He was ahead, you know, he knew he was ahead, and he just sort of suicided his army.
Yeah, if you get, you know, Day9 always says this, if you get ahead, get more ahead. Don't just throw your army away. Don't throw out your advantage, because now they're even. No, actually, MadeinME's behind. He was ahead, but then he just kind of moved his Marauders, attacking moved.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, that was a bit of a misstep, I'd say, by MadeinME. And I think, yeah, katoN was gonna build a command center at the gold, but of course that plan got scrapped.
When everything of his died.
Yeah. I'd also like to see him get a few more production facilities to keep up with the minerals that he has.
Oh, he has a lot of minerals. He should throw down a command center. There we go. I'm so smart.
You're so smart, JT.
I'm so smart. MadeinME's going MMM. Not exactly the best choice in TVT. It was pretty good earlier on when the game just came out, and Terrans just went MMM against everything. But you can beat it so easily now. Everyone knows how to beat it.
Yeah, I mean, the advantage of MMM is that you're mobile, right? I mean, you can pick up, drop off, you know, poke around at different parts of the base, really just keep your opponent on his toes and keep him moving. But I mean, you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I mean, katoN is just so holed up that you drop anywhere and his army's going to be there in seconds. So
yeah, if you do go MMM, you need to do drops, but you know, they're not spread out enough that drops would actually matter. I mean, they're sitting on 2 bases. And oh, here comes katoN. He's going to move out. He's going to secure his gold expansion soon, I would assume. And it's all going to come down to positioning again. Because if katoN gets in a good position and he sieges up, MadeinME's army is not going to last very long.
yeah, absolutely. And katoN has the Viking advantage, so he's going to get more sight than MadeinME.
katoN should split up his tanks a little bit more. Because once MadeinME's MMM gets in range, all those siege tanks are going to die because they're so clumped up. They won't, like, MadeinME's army won't have to move very much to kill all the siege tanks.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see, you know, both players, again, the importance of vision on a map like this. I mean, like, you could see, like, during that first fight, they almost missed each other completely. Imagine if one of the players knew where the other player was and had set up in the right position. That just would have been game right there.
Exactly. I mean, katoN is like right by the watchtowers and he's still not getting them. You really need vision. Doesn't matter what matchup it is. The only time when you don't need vision is like when you're doing some kind of crazy cheese.
Yeah, and that's like
that's cheese.
Yeah, so exclusive to Foxer.
Yeah. Well, it's not really cheese. he's just good. You're just jealous, man.
I am jealous. I wish I could do the Foxer. Oh, it does look like MadeinME is flying his command center over
he's
to
like,
the left
screw
side.
that, I'm not making another command center.
I
don't have enough minerals because my macro is so good. Here we go. This could be the final battle.
Is he? Uh-oh, he's... Okay, he's going to start moving in. Is he going to see this command? Oh, he sees the refinery. You got to see.
Oh no, get out there. Lots of siege tanks.
Oh
no, he's just going to stim it. This is it.
You're sacrificing all your units. Oh no. And he stimmed everything. This is going to be a massacre. Uh-oh, Planetary Fortress taking a lot of damage, but at the same time doing so much damage to that MMM vault, and MadeinME just lost his entire army. I do not think he should have done that.
Yeah, I mean, don't do that, guys. That was kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of bad.
That was like the first time that he just stimmed and ran in.
Guys, when you don't know
where they are,
composition or where they are, if you see something hitting you, you don't just stim and run in, right? You gotta get more information. Information, guys. Information.
And I mean, you've got scans. I mean, you're Terran, for crying out loud. Just scan ahead of you. You know, see what's coming.
Here comes katoN, sieging up that natural. And I think this is game, man. I don't see how MadeinME is gonna come back from this.
Yeah, don't think Maiden. Oh, he's. Yeah. No, this is game for MadeinME. I don't think he's got. Yeah, he's got a few more tanks coming out, but katoN's little line of siege tanks. I think.
Oh no, the siege tanks are actually focusing on the command center and it's getting out healed by the SCVs. And I think if MadeinME actually sent his remaining forces to kill those tanks, he could actually survive.
Yeah. MadeinME. Sorry, katoN. Is he gonna be able to do it? Yeah. He's throwing in his Marauders again.
No, this is it.
Yeah, no, I think this is game.
I was getting all excited there.
He should land his Vikings.
It's for Vikings.
It's for Vikings.
I
Might as
would
well.
keep them there. I wouldn't want them to die.
Yeah, maybe not.
It doesn't really matter at this point. Those SCVs are just ridiculous.
One Marauder
Man,
shooting at the Marine, shooting at the SCVs.
How did we carry command center so fast?
Guys, stop shooting the command center. Shoot the SCVs.
This is why they changed it in the new patch.
Yeah, definitely. And
like
MadeinME stimming and running in, just like he did before.
Yeah, but it's over.
Yeah. katoN even scouted the left-hand side expansion. So yeah, I'd be content to call it GG at this point in time.
And nope.
Waiting for it.
Nope.
No GG.
Nope.
What is with people these days?
They don't like this game.
Yeah.
They don't enjoy themselves.
Yeah. It's important that you enjoy StarCraft, you know.
Yeah. But don't go MMM in TVT.
And don't stim and run in blindly when you can't see anything.
Make more tanks, scout more. That's all I gotta say. But you know, still pretty exciting beginning.
Yeah, that first beginning play by MadeinME was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was very excited.
Very excited.
I was very excited.
Yes, quite.
All right, until next time, I'm JTN.
And I'm CK.
Bye.